Welcome to Haunted Planet. Our team of explorers, researchers and investigators are on a mission to uncover the mystery and history behind the stories surrounding some of the most terrifying and haunted locations around the world. Joining us on our nightly searches will be the Glasgow Paranormal Investigators and a fantastic list of celebrity guests. But this is all in aid of the Lanarkshire Association for Mental Health. To donate and help these amazing people and the fantastic work that they do, go to lamh.org.uk and give whatever you can. But if you would like to do more, there are plenty of ways to fundraise.
Contact details will appear at the end of the show, or visit our website hauntedplanet.org.
Our guests tonight are the fantastic Dean Michael and Grant Gillen. Let's meet them.
Hi guys.
Hi there.
Welcome to Haunted Planet. Thank you for joining us, lovely Dean Michael, and of course Grant Gillen. How are you guys doing?
Okay.
Yeah. I've been waiting. You guys have been introduced to the GPI, the Glasgow Paranormal Investigators.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Fascinating.
We are. Yeah, I think so. We're interested, aren't we, to see what's going to happen when we're looking round.
Both interested in this type of thing, anyway.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys have done? Has there really been like any supernatural sort of experiences you guys have had before? Maybe. Yeah.
No, but I'd like to experience it. I think.
Yeah. Are you skeptic, or are you just more kind of interested?
No, I totally believe in it.
Do you?
Fantastic.
Totally believe in it, but I'm just waiting for something to happen.
It will.
I was going to
It's
say.
so sweet.
It will be grand.
I've actually run a pub, so a very, very old pub.
Oh.
How old was that?
It was about 700 years old.
Oh wow, I love
the
places
building,
like that.
and it was called Lawson Hall. It was in Halifax.
Yes.
And I used to be as a landlord there, and I lived there for probably just over a year,
Yes.
and experienced quite a lot of things.
Did other people experience things with you?
Yes, people did. Yeah.
What sort of things
Well,
happened?
for an instance, one night I was working behind the bar doing the tills at the end of the shift, and doing all the tills, and with the hand pumps.
Oh yeah.
And, the sign on the hand pumps, for one reason or another, just flew off.
Was that just one of the plastic ones?
Yeah, the
or was
plastic
That
sign.
fixed on with like a holder thing.
That's right.
Oh.
It just came off. So I went over to the other side of the room, picked it up, put it back on again,
Wow.
turned around, did my bits, adding up, and away it went again. So it was like a child playing with me.
Have you known anybody that's experienced anything like
I've
that?
heard a few ghost stories, family tales.
But you've never done anything. I mean, it's not affected you yet.
No.
And what about being here tonight? What do you feel?
Yeah.
Are you actually amazed about the place
Yeah.
and things?
There's definitely something.
Yeah. And have you seen it or felt everything yet, do you think?
Yeah, I think I've felt a few things, but I think I'm going to feel some more.
Yeah.
I mean, of course we know you guys as well, of course, from you're famous.
I could do.
Yeah. As soon as I was told you were on, that song just came straight into my mind, and I was trying not to sing it.
But you can't help it. It goes like this. It stays in there.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, Black Lace, which of course was famous for all the hits as well.
Party songs.
You
Yeah.
had was it
Superman.
Yep.
I could do. The Music Man.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Music Man. Wigwam Band.
I remember Wigwam
yeah.
Band, yeah.
And then we were featured in a film called Rita Sue and Bob Too.
That was
that film.
Yeah.
That was
I had red glasses on then and a lot slimmer than I am. Spiky hair. And
You still look
of course,
great now, it's fantastic.
Well, it was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Where does the time go?
Something like that, yeah.
What about you? What do you do?
Well, I've been in a documentary for Scotch Killers. I
Oh,
played
yeah.
a young Robert Black, a serial killer.
Oh, really? Wow.
I've done a few films for Black Camel Pictures. I've done
Yes.
Sunderland Hill, it's a horror. And I've done some Edinburgh Film Festival films.
Always wanted to be in a horror film.
Yeah.
Always loved to be in a horror
That's
film.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did they, What was it like on set? Did they try and speak you?
Yeah, it was a few practical jokes because it was like a big old factory abandoned.
Yeah.
And it was like all pitch black and it was all big mechanical work.
Okay.
So it was pretty good for the scenes.
So we're going to split off into 2 teams just to basically go out and see and get as much as we possibly can with investigation and just get as many chances as possible to try and find if something will then happen again. Like I said earlier, if nothing happens, please be honest about it, that's absolutely fine. But if something does happen, just speak up, it's fine. We're all really open-minded, and if something does happen, we just want to find out and investigate it and just make sure it's definitely happening.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. You've got your teams.
Yep. Teams. Where's my team?
My team would this way.
My team's here. Okay.
Be safe. You guys have got communicators as well, so you can get directly in contact with us. Vice versa with us as well. If anything happens, we'll let you guys know. But just, we're only minutes away, so it's cool.
I see Dean running down the hallway. I know something's happening.
Choo choo choo. We'll do the
I'll tell you what, we'll do the conga now.
If we're lying in the floor in a train, you know what's happening. All right.
That'd be great.
Fantastic, guys.
Okay.
Have a fantastic night. Okay.
Okay.
Good
We'll
luck.
see you
Good luck.
shortly.
Yes.
Okay.
My team this way. If
Okay,
you'd
we're
like
going
to
this way,
follow.
guys. So let's just walk down. Okay. Which way are we going now?
Left.
To the left. Okay.
If you could go a bit slower.
Am I going too fast? I'm running. Oh.
It's Wonder Woman.
Right. Which way now? Oh, here we are. This is a staircase, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. I like that bit at the top there. Central nursing. Right. This is a lovely staircase. Well, it was a lovely staircase, and I think there's been some sightings of things or felt things here. Am I right in saying that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's got a nice sort of lost feeling about it.
You see, we placed the ball on the stair for the reason, obviously, a ball's been seen passing down, so hopefully we can reenact.
And that did actually come down the stairs, didn't it?
It's a different ball, it was a lot bigger.
Yes.
From the top all the way down.
Right.
So this one's smaller, but it's harder to roll. It would be like a slight gust of wind,
Yeah.
couldn't blow that
No.
because of the shape of it. So this time if it moves, it's nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It always has to do with something other.
Well, anybody here at all, we come here just to be friendly with you and not be horrible to you, and we'd just like you to show us something if you can, and if you want to, but don't feel that we're here, to push you and prod you into doing things, but we're here because we're nice people, and we're here because we appreciate that, the spirit's around and spirits do things, and we want to feel that you can be with us as well. And if you don't want to do anything, that's fine too. We're just going to be very open with you. And I'm going to walk a little further towards the stairs just to have more of a look, because I haven't really looked properly at this place. But my God.
You won't be able to go up the stairs because if you can look at the ceiling,
No.
it's.
Oh.
Fantastic place.
That's something that's really.
You can see that if you just look around, even in the state it's in now, that it must have been absolutely beautiful and magnificent at one time. And, the shame about life is when you see a beautiful house like this falling into rack and ruin for various reasons. But, there are still sort of echoes of the past. There's echoes of people who have been here before, lived in this place or connected to it in some way. And, sometime in spirit, as you know, they don't know they're passed into spirit. They haven't seen the light. And,
Hi James. How's it going?
Yeah,
Very
good.
good.
It's interesting so far, absolutely. So just get a little bit more equipment. We've got a dictaphone here with us, so it says it's this is here to pick up what we would call EVP, electronic voice phenomena.
Right.
Basic terms, basically that is just really picking up a voice that we don't hear at the time. So generally a good idea. among paranormal investigators is put it somewhere, walk away, and then go back, review it, and if you get anything, you know that you weren't anywhere near the location of the dictaphone, it's then an EVP. But an EVP is only an EVP if you don't hear it with your own ears, generally. So if it is beside
So it's
you,
really sensitive piece of equipment, so
Absolutely.
we'll pick up something that we wouldn't be able to hear ourselves.
Yeah, so if we were doing what we call an EVP session, we would all ask different questions. For instance, if there is anyone here, you would basically, it does sound a little bit silly, maybe a little bit patronising, but you try and establish some kind of a connection so that the spirit or the ghost or whatever it is that may be in that location knows that you're friendly and does want to communicate with you.
Yeah.
There is that theory out there. So you just introduce yourself, you say hello, my name's James, I don't mean to cause you any harm, we'd just like to ask you a few questions. Would you be able to tell us, for instance, maybe, one of my favourite questions is, what year is it? It's a response that, it's rare if you get a response.
Yeah.
But it's always one of these good questions to ask, because it tells you so much, Is the spirit still continuing to live on within our current realm, if it were our current time, or do they still think that they're stuck in that loop, because as I say, there's lots of different theories, because when you say ghost or you say spirit, it's incredibly, it's a huge spectrum, because there are different spirits, different ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, you would, because we were going over something last night, which was talking about like the different energies, because if this is picking up obviously the tiniest sort of voices and just picking up those kind of things, with the other equipment you guys have got, I mean, it's really sensitive and sort of goes off, and like do energies kind of, because you were saying about like electronic sort of energy go, because this reader, the reader that I've got now that I'm holding, what does that pick up?
That is electromagnetic field meter. So that will pick up on electromagnetic energy. And some people believe that spirits or ghosts are made up of that energy.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So when it's green there, there's
yes, it's steady. Yeah,
it's just
we aren't picking anything up. If it was to go towards 3 and 4 and 5, then we're getting quite a strong energy, but then you have to rule out the possibility, and this is incredibly important, of any household appliances, anything at all like that, affecting the device. But we're quite safe here. Because
there's no power.
I talked to, we have the site managers on earlier, and it was one of the things I need to know, because obviously, I mean, we've got lighting for all of the interviews that we're doing here, and for also because we have an introduction, we film as well. In both instances, we've been interrupted, of course, by whatever happens. Basically, I mean, there's no happenings. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
But I was asking because it's more convenient to have, electrical sort of sockets here for us to be able to plug in. But there's nothing being running here for years.
No.
For absolute years.
Is it 10 years now?
I think it's about 10 years, maybe a bit more.
Wow.
So
it's a shame.
For any electrical sort of surges and stuff, I mean, you'd be able to tell if there were electrical currents running through the walls with this anyway.
Absolutely.
I mean, it would just pick that up.
Yeah, it would pick it up if you put it right if you put it right up towards the meter, or if you put it towards something. If, for instance, you have lots of plugs, and there's lots of things plugged into those plugs. You might have a TV and a kettle and maybe a laptop or anything else like that. If you put that near it, it will go mad. It will light up all 5 lights on the K2 meter. But the K2 meter is a little bit more expensive because it does generally miss out the range of most household appliances.
I don't know.
But there's no reason for it, I just kept going, because I was looking by you to look a few times as well.
I don't know.
That's actually where the ball that fell down the stairs now is.
Is that that's the ball, is it?
Yeah, that's the ball there. Just be careful. Don't go down the left-hand side.
Oh my goodness. That's a very old mouldy ball, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
It'd be nice to find out at some point the dates. Yes, it is open. Yes, it is. It'd be nice to find out the dates of some of these objects. You know, that, for instance, that ball. Maybe at some point, you know, what date that date's from. My goodness, what a terrible state. You think of, you know, when you look at a place like this, you know, you think of all the lives that have gone through this place. It makes you think about life, doesn't it? You thinking, you okay?
I'm just going to move the dog over slightly.
Okay.
Because I just want to see if I can get it on camera. CCTV.
Is that the doll that moved a few times?
No, this is a different doll.
Oh, this is a different doll.
The doll's, that doll's in an area that's obviously we can't get access to.
You can't get it, yeah. Okay.
So we thought another doll, just to see.
Just to see if somebody wants to say hello to that doll.
It looks as though they're into trigger objects. That's basically,
yes.
you know, because you had obviously a Hoover moving, a ball moving. You know, you've had the chandelier one time moving.
Yes,
You
the
know,
chandelier in the room we were filming.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So they're into moving objects, so that's why it's ideal for things like this, doll,
Yeah.
ball, you know, obviously there will be a crucifix as well, that will place down elsewhere.
I've seen that in the Bible. Yeah.
Just things to see if the, you know, can...
I was speaking about somebody I know that was doing a similar thing with the Bible, and what they did actually, they opened it at a certain page.
Yes.
And then when they came back, of course, there's no wind or anything, they put something down on the page, and it was knocked off, and the page had turned several pages. You know, so that was extremely interesting.
Yes, we've had that as well. We caught the sound as well on the dictaphone. See, that's the thing, it's not even just putting it down, it's usually taking photos of it as well.
Yeah.
Checking everything, especially a bit like that, because then you can check it's been moved.
The problem with a house like this as well, unfortunately, is that not just the spirits, but you are picking up an age thing, noises of creaks and groans and things. That does happen, but you know, it's just really sorting out what is what. It's really sorting out what is what.
It's always good when you come into the location to sit, even for a couple of minutes, just to listen.
Yes.
To get yourself to recognise all the sounds, like, because obviously there's dripping.
Yes.
Which can sound completely different on a dictaphone. You can make it out to be, oh, there's a voice there, but it's actually dripping.
It's just gone really, really cold.
It has.
Oh, yes. Any question? Then? Do you have a good question?
You want to ask a question?
Just to see, I'm just curious. If there's anybody here with us, can you knock for us?
If you can just show us a little sign, anything, we don't mind what it is. You can even move a little bit of plaster, anything on the stairs. But don't worry, you know, we are with you. We just want to hear you.
Yeah, I mean, this area itself, I mean, there is definitely that sort of chill that sort of goes through. But
There is here especially.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it on the back of my neck. You know,
You know,
this is where the activity was earlier tonight.
Yeah,
as well.
something happened down there. I mean, from what we were going, because we were doing introduction filming and just something just started banging.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you can feel that there's a breeze here. And I know that the wind's been really strong recently as well, so it could be something like a window, or maybe
Was
just
that door open before as well?
Yeah, the door at the end,
Yeah.
because this happened on the first night as well. This is exactly like how it is. That side of the door has always been closed, and the other one's always open.
My mouth's gone really dry.
I've just. Do you know what? I'm glad you said that because I've just felt that now.
Yeah. Yours?
No, I'm okay.
Gone really, really dry and sticky.
Did you both have both had the same kind of thing to eat for dinner?
Well, you had fish.
Yeah, we
At the
did.
same
Yeah.
time?
I had a battered
about the
sausage,
same time, yeah.
Sausage, yeah, but it's
Maybe
we ate it at the same time.
Yeah, we did, yeah. It was just when I moved there. Then.
that's weird.
Do you want a sip of Iron Brew?
No, thank you.
Do you know what? No.
Do you not like Iron Brew?
No, I love Iron Brew, but I don't want that one.
Haunted Iron Brew.
Yeah, that's not something that I'm really keen in trying, to be honest.
No, I mean there's I don't know. It could be a possible effect, but the chances are we are looking down at a corridor that is quite drafty.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that it's when we're talking, it's just the breeze, the draft is just in our mouth and just.
Well,
making us a bit
let's just step away from there and just go through.
I mean,
what other things like sort of around here? Because I mean we've got cables all over the place as well, which are obviously leading to the CCTV that you guys have set up.
Yeah.
Now one of the things as well, because that's on constant monitor, so even if we're here right now, I mean you guys review the footage after we finish for each night?
Yeah. We review the footage. There's 4 CCTV cameras, infrared, so basically night vision, and they're on constant record. As soon as basically I turn up, I put the generator on. Power gets to the CCTV. It's a case of pressing record, and it starts to monitor the entire location without us actually investigating. So we're on constant monitor.
I was going to say, because we, obviously we come in, we're coming in to set up and obviously we put our lights up and everything as well to sort of just, film the first part of it, because obviously with no electricity and there's no lights and stuff, we kind of need that.
Yeah.
But even from the very moment that you guys arrive, before we even get in this building, you guys are sending out, ready to go and hit record on that straight away.
Yeah, I mean the real lucky thing about this location is that we are here for a prolonged period of time. So the original setup takes the longest. Running the cables, putting the cameras in the best place, getting the best place, getting the best angle. Getting the best angle on the actual cameras themselves. Yeah. Once that's done, it's as you said, it's a case of come in, power to the CCTV, and all the other devices. It starts to record.
I mean, just to obviously reiterate with you guys, you guys don't come in here alone. You are actually with one of the site managers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Sorry, because
Yeah.
I just
No. I understand that.
You're not just allowed to be both.
It might be the reflection.
Oh no, that's the other thing. That's okay.
I am getting a heat signature, but it's off the far window, and it probably is.
Is that the reflection?
Yeah, we saw that last night, didn't we?
That was. It's amazing just how sensitive it is. The fact that it just.
Well, have a little look. Can you see that heat signature there?
That, yeah.
Right, so there's the doorway. Can
Yeah.
you see that there?
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
That's our CCTV camera.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So that just
Down there? in that
Bottom
window.
right, keep going to the right. See the tripods?
Yeah.
Do you want to walk down there just?
Yeah.
Just so.
So you can see as we get closer to it.
Now this was a spot that we visited last night as well on our investigation part. I mean, there were some odd things that were kind of just happening around here as well. I mean, the staircase itself. In fact, we actually had our guest last night who was brave enough to just kind of walk about halfway up, but unfortunately because of health and safety and stuff, wasn't able to go any further. But they definitely felt like there was, something sort of going on.
Can I show somebody one that? Can you see this? It's just come back now.
What was it?
It's just a blurry again. It just happened again there.
So the chance of being possible kicking up some dust.
Maybe because it was around here that happened last time.
That's as much dust as we're picking up, so I won't do any more than that. You getting anything?
There's nothing coming up.
No.
Who actually did somebody put the ball there?
No, when we were all talking around here and went to walk out, Dan tripped on the ball and it moves over.
Got all the keys.
I was noticing there's loads and loads of keys down there.
I was just looking at all that. What does it all mean?
That is actually quite odd.
If someone can't get in their house right now?
Probably at some point somebody found them and just put them here, you know.
It could actually be that there was a key rack there.
Yes, probably. That's not simple, is it? It's very old, that ball. It's got lots of mould on it, hasn't it?
It's weird how it's not deflated.
So,
You know what I mean? Like,
if it's been lying about for.
I know James done thermal imaging on it though, and there was nothing to show that someone had interacted with it.
Okay.
Yeah, like someone's hand going on it that would leave that imprint. There was absolutely nothing.
Sometimes when you see like keys, if someone's been thrown, you can be hot in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
So you
I
can
know
tell,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I take a key and I throw it into the room. I wonder if I should let the guys know in case
Throw it this way.
Throw it in there.
You
That's
probably
the
scared
thing.
James.
No. Don't want to tell him in case he's mid float. No, I don't nothing. If he won't make that noise, just put it in the corner. Okay, I'm going to throw something. I was wondering if you could throw it back to me.
You pro like a girl.
So hopefully later on in the night, when we're walking about, it appears.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you usually find they don't react right away. It takes time to build up the energy to do it back. What does that door go to? Is that another?
That goes down to the basement, I think. Haven't actually gone through that door because of obviously all the damage in there.
Yeah. And look at the ceiling, it's terrible.
I know.
What a shame something has to get like that.
I know.
Mm.
They're very, very quiet tonight. We'd be happy if just even one of you stepped forward. Maybe needed a noise, knocked on something or moved something. Anything at all. Just to let us know that you're there. Sound like actual walking.
It's like, do you know when you can hear it's not people's footsteps, it's like echo?
Yeah.
Yes. This room does it. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I did hear as though somebody was.
It was like.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it was like real tiny low footsteps.
I did.
Yeah.
Like a small walk.
But it's almost like creeping up sort of walk.
Yes.
Is the best way to describe it. Like they're creeping up on you. Creep up on Grant, not me. I'm holding the expensive camera.
I've got a feeling it's almost like, like this thing, there's a child, don't want to do it. Somebody's. It's like somebody's saying to the others, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be there."
I completely understand that. I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
In a lot of places.
Yeah.
Did you hear it as well?
Yeah.
It was like kind of as though it could be from a distance.
Yeah, but sound does travel in this building.
It does, yeah.
This next piece of footage shows the crew setting up and hearing banging and dragging noises. They then call on myself whilst I was setting up the CCTV. Luckily, I had one camera running. What's wrong? I'm coming.
Dragging of feet noise and banging, just as though somebody's like come through somewhere. Could it have been a door opening? No, it wasn't. It didn't sound like a door.
Have you got the thermal?
No, that's barricade down. That's because the dog's been lost just now, so there could actually be someone in there.
Go get a thermal imaging camera. Thermal imaging.
James, can we stop you there? That's someone broken in. Someone set the dogs off just now.
Okay,
So
no problem.
we're going to need to do a security check on it.
Does everybody else want to come into that other room and we'll just get out of here?
That's not a ghost. That's someone broken in because someone set the dogs off.
I know, but I'll try to catch see who it is. Think about it if you've got proof.
Wait a minute, guys.
Lee, come in, man.
Just wait a minute. How sure are you?
Hey,
How sure are we?
the dogs were set off just now, and they only barked that loud as
So you two are going to go down there and sort out who's just broke in?
Yeah.
Do you want a hand?
No.
You sure?
We're the only two people that are actually on the health and safety
Just
list.
go and get them before they run away.
If everybody waits there, you stay there.
Right, does everybody else want to that room in there just so we're safe?
Safety?
No, I'm really strong as well. I'm coming.
I'm not scared.
But James.
Yeah, no.
The dogs are away again. The dogs are barking. The dogs are barking
that
again.
was someone breaking in because the dogs got set off.
Definitely.
Because they were going off earlier on.
You would know yourself because you've obviously.
Yeah, that's the point. We know the difference between something happening and someone doing something.
He shouldn't be there himself. Come on.
He's used to it, but they do it.
James,
I know, but
we do this all the time.
But what if there's like three guys?
That's okay, we can see them, we can get any help if we have.
Get my arse, mate. I tell you.
Guys, can we have a bit of quiet just in case he actually needs to call out for us, please?
Yes.
Could you
of doors and have shut, which means I can go. There's nobody there, I might check around the back.
Should we go and check the boards around the back?
Somebody moving about.
Something.
I think that you guys are kind of confused in that door.
Second.
Didn't hear like feet moving there.
I didn't hear the camera. I just didn't hear anything. It just sounded like
I was in the
someone stepping
CCTV
around.
room there, I didn't hear anything like that. Well, Dan, the only thing we do is just check the boards at the back. Invest around.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's picked up on this anyway. This is high def, so it will be good for us.
We'll go and check the boards around the back. That way it rules that out.
So should we just say everybody stay in?
Yeah, can everyone...
Do you want us to do
Can everyone stay around here because we're going to go and do a security check around the back.
And obviously don't go in case there is somebody down there to check to see if there's somebody around the back.
Lee, Dan, is there any chance that you could just go down there and just walk past? I would ask you to go down yourself, but I don't know. Just to make sure that just to make sure that I'm definitely going to get. I just want to make sure that I'll definitely see something on this.
Can I use the torch?
Aye, go for it. Aye.
Do you want me to just go to the...
I just go to the right hand
James,
side.
I'll be honest, the night when that ceiling collapsed in there sounded identical to that.
Did it? Oh, so it could be.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
2 ticks. Okay, so if you just go past the door there, so that we can't actually physically see you and walk from and then just give us a wee second, right? So we can't actually see anything, and then just walk in front.
Walk into the light?
Yeah, please. Oh, right, we can see you. Right, okay, absolutely.
I think there's a glass door behind.
No, that's fine, mate. Yeah, we would definitely. I just wanted to double check. We would definitely see
James,
you.
honestly, it did sound the same sound as when the ceiling collapsed.
It's weird. I know.
Was there a camera on when...
Sorry.
Or did that arrive later on?
There's a camera there.
But the thermo... So that... Because that wouldn't have picked up heat sensor, obviously, would it? So...
What do you mean? Sorry.
So like, when did the thermo camera come out? Was that after all the banging?
No, I got it. Well, I got it nearly straight away.
Yeah.
Tim was a bit slow.
Don't push it along.
But there wasn't like a body or something you could see?
No, nothing, not a thing.
But we would have seen the boards down at the back, Dan.
I know, yeah.
Right, okay, let's just go back to what we were doing.
But yeah.
Honestly, James,
Who's taking this camera
sounded
then?
identical to when the ceiling collapsed in there that night.
So if that sounds identical to that ceiling collapsing, and you've checked all down there and the ceiling hasn't collapsed?
No, well there's certainly not.
What a night. A truly astounding experience. And remember, this is all in support of the Lanarkshire Association for Mental Health. Please donate whatever you can and go to their website at lamh.org.uk, or you can find contact details at our website at hauntedplanet.org. A big thank you to our celebrity guests and the GPI team, Birkwood Castle, and from all of us at Haunted Planet, good night. And remember, if you're alone at night and something stirs in the dark, leave a light.